Weasel News on site. That'll do. We're not parking it here permanently. Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm the Missing Sock. Welcome back for more Grand Theft Auto Online news and some Red Dead Online news too. Yeah, I thought we'd put it together in one video. There just wasn't a lot of Red Dead Online news yet, so I thought it was just easier to put it together in one. But in the future, I'll probably separate it once there starts becoming a larger volume of information to cover. So we're heading into our Clips Towers. This is the customizable penthouse apartment. I visit it every now and again. I'm looking forward to the holidays. I always go around on the holidays to see the Christmas trees and all the different spots. See the snow from the different views. Yeah, I still like it. It's quite nice. Get warm by the electric fireplace. All right, so I thought I'd come here because in the Newswire there is a sale on for 35% off select high-end apartments. So generally high-end apartments are any of the ones that have a 10-car garage, and that's all the stilt houses as well. And of course the penthouse, the customizable penthouse if you ever wanted to get one. So I thought I'd show you guys that because I found the Newswire when we read it, as you guys are going to see, it really doesn't mention it much. It mentions it in the title, but it doesn't really go into any details. So I thought I'd show you guys this here. So let's have a look at that Newswire and we'll come right back. See you guys in a minute. Make sure the clear amount's still okay. Oh, that's not clear. The bottle's kind of strange to look. No, it's just more empty. That makes sense. All right, everybody. So here's the latest Rockstar Newswire for December 4th. And this one goes through till December 10th. Earn double rewards in GTAOnline Motor Wars, plus discounts on select vehicles and all high-end apartments. GTAOnline bonuses. All right, there's the Motor Wars. Motor Wars is a very fun mode, actually. A lot of people really like that. It's basically a battle royale, so it's a shrinking battle arena, and the players inside have to get vehicles and fight to the death until the arena shrinks down or until there's just one player left. Here, Motor Wars. And looks like we've got some other sales on things. Double GTA money and RP on Motor Wars. The frenzied battle for survival in Motor Wars is twice as lucrative this week with double GTA money and RP payouts all the way through December 10th. Team up alongside a squad of equally ill-equipped reprobates and scramble for munitions and weaponized vehicles scattered across the battlefield as you seek to eliminate the mouth breathers on the opposing team. Alright, discounts on select properties, vehicles, and aircraft. Every king or queen needs a castle. So take advantage of 35% off all high-end apartments and stilt houses this week, as well as a slew of discounts on in-demand vehicles from San Andreas top dealerships. All right, there's the FMJ. The Vapid FMJ. All right, cruise the streets of Los Santos and turn a few heads with up to 35% off select high-performance vehicles, from the Coil Rocket Voltic to the Chevelle Taipan. The Coil Rocket Voltic is 35% off. The Vapid FMJ, the Progen GP1, the Pegasi Osiris, the Pegasi Reaper, and the Chevelle Taipan are all 30% off. So it's a good time to get any of those vehicles if you're thinking about it. I was thinking about the GP1. It's kind of a collector McLaren. And the Vapid FMJ, a lot of people really like that and have recommended it to me many times in the past. Now, it's been a while, it's been out for a while, but I think I still might get myself an FMJ. I don't know. What do you guys think? And the Coil Rocket Voltic, that's tempting, but I do have a Batmobile these days, the Vigilante. So I don't know, but it is a pretty cool car, though. And save up to 35% off these additional land vehicles for a limited time. The NSLG Retro Custom, the Vapid Dominator GTX, Vapid Festival Bus, well, the Dominator GTX and the Retro Custom, they're 30% off. And then the Vapid Festival Bus is 25% off, and the Enos Stafford is 25% off. So Enos Stafford is one of the new Rolls-Royce, like retro Rolls-Royce, I guess you could say. And the Festival Bus is the bus that you can run a festival with. It's got speakers on top and everything. It's one of the few vehicles that you can have a bunch of friends on top and ride around while you're driving around, and they won't fall off, you know, like most vehicles. So it's one of the few vehicles that let you do that. You get the trade price from doing your from opening up your nightclub. So as soon as you do the nightclub equipment setup mission, you get 25% off, or I should say the trade price. And then on top of that, you get another 25% off for those that want to do that. The Savage, Painted Savage. Then fly first class on an economy budget with up to 35% off the following air transportation: the Buckingham Luxor, the Savage, and the Blimp. All right, there's the Savage there. A lot of people really enjoy the Savage. It's got an explosive cannon on there, very capable. One of the first capable helicopters we've had. And for those that don't know it, they have been upgraded, so they can take a full RPG round. It takes 2 to take them out of the sky. Some people still aren't aware of that. That was kind of a thing for a long time, that they were very weak that way, but now they've been improved. They could still be improved better, but at least they can take a shot before they get shot at the sky. Yeah, the blimp is 25% off, and you can also do those promotional missions through your nightclub to get the trade price. I think after you do 10 promotion missions, I think that's the only reason I did 10 of them, was so I could get the unlock price for the blimp. Yeah, and then you get another 25% off. All right, now let's head over to the social club page. All right, now we'll go to that in a second. So they have a Pendleton blanket that you could win right now if you log in and fill out their sweepstakes. And the premium race, Raton Canyon, locked to Deluxo, and the time trial is Casino. And the first time you finish a time trial, you get an extra 50,000. So it's kind of a profitable little distraction. All right, now moving on. This is the Red Dead Redemption Pendleton blanket giveaway. So that's happening this week. So I'm going to put a link down below in the description for those of you guys that want it, or you can just go to the social club site and log in and look under news. And you can enter it for a chance to win the woolen Pendleton blanket featuring members of the Vanderlyn gang, part of the Outlaw Essentials collection. The wool blanket has been especially designed to celebrate the release of Red Dead Redemption 2 by Pendleton Woolen Mills, first established in 1863. Cool. Yep, so you'd go here, you'd sign in to enter. They make you fill out your information even though you're signing in. I guess double check, I suppose. And then you enter it, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So you may want to check that out. Okay, here we are at Rockstar support site, guys. So, I know some of you guys had troubles with the money last week, and it's up to you guys if you want to, or just for future reference, you can always put in a Rockstar support request. So that's just simply support.rockstargames.com. Now I'm going to put a link in the description again down below, and you can always Google that and things like that. They have updated it, so it's changed a little bit since I first came around here. So it looks like with Red Dead, they've changed a lot of it. So you come to this kind of site right here. If you ever want to see status, you can click it up here. There's a few places online to get it, but right here, they don't give you actually any statuses or anything, so you can click right on it, and it'll tell you if the servers are all up for GTAOnline or Red Dead Online beta. Yep, and social club features. I did say back, but it wouldn't listen. Okay, so here we are back at the Rockstar page. So for those of you who might want to put in a ticket about your missing money, I did get my money. I got 1.25 million. Now, you know, I was kind of annoyed, but not worthy enough of me putting in a support ticket. But I should have gotten 1.35 million. I did log in every single day, but unfortunately, I seem to be short that 100,000. Now, I do know another player too that I was looking at, and they logged in every day, maybe missed one day, and they only got 750,000. So it seems like a lot of people didn't quite get the right amounts. I'm not sure what's going on there. Anyway, you would click on the game, Grand Theft Auto. Actually, yeah. And then from here, you would click on online play. They used to have it under 2 different sections. They used to have GTA 5 and GTAOnline. Now it's all under GTA 5. So you'd click on online play. Now, of course, you might click any of these other ones if it applies to you, but otherwise online play. Then in here, it'll ask you what it's about. And if it's related to the money, but you guys can pick other things if it's related to other things. But otherwise, if it's related to that money, you would pick missing an in-game item, I would imagine. And it's going to load up this point. This point, you load up the what platform you're on. PS4 or the Xbox One or PC, and then from there it'll ask you to log in, and you would log in, and then from there it's going to ask you to fill in a bunch of other details. Now I will say with Rockstar support site, it does help to have videos, and they don't give you a lot of space to upload. I don't even know why they bother, because they, no video I've ever tried to upload will ever upload to them. What they want you to do is create a YouTube account and upload it on there, and then give them the link. So just for those of you who don't know, YouTube is free to get an account. If you have a Gmail account, you already have a YouTube account, being that they're all connected. And so YouTube's free, and you can always upload videos right onto it. And from that point, they would be private. So not locked away from the public. So just simply a private video, which means anybody can find it, bring it up if they have the link. So you would send that link through this support request, write down the number that they give you in there. And then Rockstar support can look at your private video that you showed them, and it might help out in your request. I know it helps out a lot. Now, if they give you any trouble, I'd suggest bugging them, because they can be a little bit quick to deny you. Sometimes you have to bug them a few times, unfortunately. All right, well, I just thought I'd show you guys that. Unfortunately, that is the process. I've done it a few times in the past. I haven't done it recently. I thought about doing it for this 100 grand, but 100 grand is not really worth it to me. But I'm tempted, because I don't know why they're having so many problems with these things. Yeah, with counting it with so many people. All right, well, let's head back in game. Yeah, Motor Wars. Yeah, that was an alright newswire, but it really could be better. You know, I'm hoping that they're building up for something. Quite often when they go down like this, when they take a lull, you know, don't quote me on this, but quite often when they take a down, it usually is before an up. And we are just before the holidays. So I'm hoping that they've got some special things for the end of the year. And this is the lull before the storm hits kind of thing. Hopefully. But still some good sales on there. And Motor Wars is popular. I would have rather seen that 3 times, but that's okay. Let's head back in. Now, before we head back in game, I thought we'd just bring up a quick Red Dead Online update. I was thinking about doing a Red Dead news video, but if you ask me, guys, there really wasn't a whole lot of new news yet, aside from the beta being launched. So there really wasn't a reason to put together its own video, in my opinion, yet. But anyway, Red Dead Online beta status update. So thanks to everyone who has participated in the beta so far. We appreciate your help in testing the game. Your feedback from these early days will be instrumental in helping to formulate updates to every aspect of the experience. Our current areas of focus include the in-game economy. You don't say, Rockstar, you don't say. Really? Which will require some additional balancing in order to ensure all activities are appropriately rewarding and fun. As well as some persistent bugs that are causing some players to be kicked from sessions. The game has been developed so that we will be able to quickly make any adjustments like these. And we plan to get updates out as early as the end of this week, with more updates to come next week. Feedback from the community has been invaluable, and we will continue to keep you regularly updated as things progress. We hope you continue to play and enjoy the game, and please keep sending your feedback to reddeadonline.com feedback. Alright, so I would also encourage you guys to send any feedback you have to them. Even just simple things like you hate the prices, you know, because that goes a long way. So it did launch, so the beta fully launched on Friday. Okay, it did launch before that, but it was only for certain select players that had played at certain times or had certain versions of the game. As of Friday, it was open to everybody who had bought in Red Dead Online, in any platform and any type. So now here it is on Tuesday, and it's been basically the weekend plus a couple days. And I'd say they did a pretty good session compared to other launches from other games or even GTAOnline. I'd say it was a better launch. Now there was some troubles. The Xbox users couldn't get on at first, and as you guys are seeing, there's a lot of complaints about the in-game economy being too expensive and too hard to make money. It's kind of a double-edged sword, you know. It's too expensive items, but also no way to make that money. You know, not very well anyway. So certain people were breaking it down at the current prices. It would take you a long time to upgrade all kinds of certain weapons. Now, we are in the beginning, and you would have to assume that Rockstar has all kinds of things up their sleeve that they haven't given us yet. Businesses that you could maybe buy, places you could buy, ways of profit that we haven't been able to touch yet. So it's good to send in your feedback, and it's good there's no major crashes. I have heard of some other bugs, people being on the same mission, not being able to kill each other. So you kind of ghost. Other players will become ghosts if you're not allowed to affect them. And I think that's to make sure that people don't interfere with each other on different missions, and you cross paths. You'll both of you will kind of be ghosted to each other. But there's been a few reports of people being on the same mission. You're both basically supposed to be each other's adversary, and you can't shoot each other because it considers you on 2 different missions. Yeah. So lots of missions, lots of bugs that you'd expect with a beta, I suppose. But that said, a pretty good launch so far, I guess. I'm really more interested in, just for my own personal take, guys, if you're curious, I'm more interested in where they're going in a month or so, 6 months or so, because I think that right now we're just getting, they're tossing us the peanuts right now. You know, there's nothing really too fancy yet other than the world itself. But I think they've got a lot of things on the go, I hope, and I think they've got a lot of things planned, but they won't tell us yet, because there's no reason to, right? We're all amazed by the whole world, so it'll be a couple months, and then all of a sudden they'll bring out some different stuff. That's what I'm hoping, and fill out the online world for Red Dead. All right, let's head back into GTAOnline.
Seriously?
Yeah, Weasel News, look out. On site. Stay out of the way. All right, welcome back, everybody. So yeah, that's the news wires. They could be better, but hopefully they're building up to something for the holidays. You know, and I've seen worse, so I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I was going to say shouldn't complain, but yeah, it's worth complaining a little bit. So we're heading into our 2044. I think it's Procopio Drive. Yeah. So this is my stilt house. And I thought I'd show you guys that. So as we mentioned at the beginning, the high-end apartments are all 35% off. So if you guys wanted to round out any of your properties, you might want to buy any of those. Now the stilt houses are generally not recommended, just so you guys know, unless you like the layout. I like my little stilt house here, but it's probably the most useless personal property I have. You know, none of them are really in great positions. Being that there's other apartments nearby and things like that. So on the map, there's really no great spots for them necessarily. They do have some cool little, and some of them have the interior waterfalls like this one. Yeah, see, it almost has like a red glitch there. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or it's supposed to do that. Maybe it's supposed to do that. Pretty cool. But yeah, and they also put all the Christmas decorations and stuff in here at the holidays coming around in just a few weeks' time, I'd imagine. Oh, hey. See, this bottle of whiskey is almost full. We haven't been here in a while. Let's fix that. All right, so we'll have a look at those apartments and I'll let you guys go. So like I said, you might want a stilt house to round it out, but they're the least recommended one. So only buy them if you like the looks and you just want an extra place. Okay, and the penthouse apartment, I actually kind of like the penthouse apartments. You know, for what it is, it's kind of just a useless place to hang out and a 10-car garage. But, you know, for something different, you can customize it and they're kind of cool. So let's have a look. So if you wanted to know how to do that, if you haven't done that in a while, you just go to the Dynasty 8 Prime Property. So you don't want the Dynasty 8 Executive, that's for companies. You want the Dynasty 8. Yeah, nope, not Executive. Just Dynasty 8. View property listings. All right. So once you go to view property listings, you can go to high to low. And you can also click high end just so that it only shows you the high end places. And you can see the sales on. So here's the customizable penthouses. And there's only 2 of them. And it gives you a significant amount off, so you can get that for $640,000 or $588,000. I think I've got Penthouse Suite 1. Yeah. So as you guys can see, they're all trimmed down, so you can look through if there's any that you're interested in. Now, as far as personal properties go, you can have 6 personal properties. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 personal properties. And that's not counting any businesses or MC, motorcycle club stuff or anything like that. So if you're a player who didn't invest in a single business, you can still have 6 personal properties. And in theory, 6 10-car garages giving you 60 cars without any office or businesses of any kind. Okay, I only say that because some people don't realize that you can have that many personal properties. All right, so that's the sale. And being that they didn't cover that very well, I thought we'd have a look at that. And yeah, like I said, only get the stilt houses if you like them. Otherwise, you know, if there's a property that I might trade in, this might be it. But then again, I do like the layout of it. It's too bad it's not in a better spot. Oh well. It's got a whole downstairs and everything. Yeah, and like I said, I'll put the links in down below for the Rockstar Games support site and for the blanket sweepstakes if you guys want to fill those in, or if you want to put in a ticket. Like I said, lots of people seem to have reported not getting the right amount of money, and even I didn't get the right amount of money, off by 100,000. Not enough for me to bug them, but enough to annoy me. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe Rockstar's already aware. Hopefully they're already getting plenty of tickets saying I never got my money. But yeah, you should have gotten it by December 3rd. I got mine a few days ago, but it was off by 100,000. And like I said, I have a friend that I've talked to, like in real life, a personal friend, and I know that they logged in with me and about other stuff like that, but they only got 750,000, as if they logged in for just the one day. Yeah. So don't know what's going on there. Hopefully they'll fill in a ticket too. All right, take care, everybody. I better go empty out my businesses and make some more money. Oh, and I've got some car videos coming out too, just so you guys know. They're from last night, so sorry to show you guys sale vehicles from last week, but I couldn't resist. They were on my to-get list for a long time, and I did manage to. I didn't think I was going to, but I did manage to get on for a few hours late last night, and I couldn't resist getting them. Yeah, that's part of the reason I got those metals paint job just last week too, was so that I could use them. So it was even more reason why I wanted to get them. Well, I could. Alright, so I'll see you guys back for that very soon. Take care, everybody. And for Red Dead, of course. Don't worry, I'm working on that too. Lots of things got delayed, but I'm going to see if I can fix all that. Yeah. I think it'll be fun. Whoa. Coming through. Whistle news. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Oh, thanks for subscribing, everybody. We'll see you again next time. Take care. I think I can hit the jump. The jump, maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can do it. Woohoo! Corkscrew. This is for real. Yeah. That's how Weasel News does it. Totally on purpose. First try. Take care, everybody.